Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're wonderful. I would like to go ahead and do a reading, a you and a them energy, the energy between you. So let's get started. These messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with every single person here. If something does, take it for what it is. If something doesn't, leave it. These are not personal readings. They may resonate on a deeper level, and some may not. Show me the energy that Aquarius is exhibiting, going through. What's going on for Aquarius here in this situation in regard to this connection. You're coming out as the world here, Aquarius. The King of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Magician. The Page of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Energy at the bottom of the deck for you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Show me the energy of the person that Aquarius is dealing with. What is the connection here? They're coming out as the Seven of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. The Star. That's your energy. And also feel free to, if you feel that you resonate more over on this side, go for it. Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck for them, we have the Five of Cups. The energy between you as well as underlying the Two of Cups. So, a lot of energy happening here, Aquarius. Endings, new beginnings, challenges, manifestation of new things, bringing things together, communication, holding yourself back, overcoming obstacles. There's a lot here. With the World as this energy starting out, and the Magician, it tells me that you have essentially, you're coming from a place of newness. You're coming from a place of okay, so inventiveness comes through as well. I don't know why that is coming through, but inventiveness. The newness is something, though, that it's transformative because you've come from a period of learning, of change, of transition, and now we have this opportunity to experience something in a different way. There's also the potential for movement here as well in a physical sense. With the King of Wands, this is there's a very deep desire to take charge in your endeavors, to take charge in this situation, communicate your feelings here, move forward with, speed. But then also I feel that there's a hesitancy because we may need to look at everything at from a certain angle, or try to revise the way that we're looking at things. Maybe kind of holding yourself back a little bit. It's like wanting to go, but holding yourself back a little bit. Where the intention here is to connect with fairness and equality, to be of service to a situation or, of a person. But there's an element here of needing to communicate what your needs are before you enter into something. And this can be, financial. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven as well, Six. This can be a financial endeavor. These are geared towards romantic relationships or connections, but sometimes they show up as career or, sometimes single energy, and I just have to share what I see. But with this, there's an element of needing to take a little bit of a pause before we enter into something, and that's fair to you. And I feel like it's also to make sure that you are able to convey what your requirements are, what you want out of the situation, how far you'll go. It's kind of like conveying your boundaries and then also finding a different way to look at this situation. So good energy over here for sure. Not to say that this isn't, but it feels like this is a little bit more, they both have their boundaries up. So this could be you and this person kind of like figuring out where you're going. Because here, love, equality is the energy that you're coming through. This person is having some regret in consideration to the relationship, in consideration to how this may concern longevity or new opportunities, taking things to the next level. This also may be a situation where perhaps we've needed to heal from something that's happened here in the past with you, and this person can be very backed off a little bit here with the Nine of Wands and the Judgment card. It's like, making very, very strong decisions that can change the course of your life, but here we're also tied in by love, so let's go ahead and clarify this energy. I'm going to get some oracles out here first. Can you show me for Aquarius? Did I say Gemini? I hope not. Your reading is Aquarius. Maybe dealing with a Gemini. So yeah, this trust in reverse coming out here. Okay, so I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I feel like this person is having a difficulty when it comes to choosing or making a decision here. Bottom of the deck for that coming out, you also have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Show me the energy for Aquarius. Patience. And it's falling on this trust. So what I'm feeling here is that there's an element of recognizing where somebody's at and being patient in regard to the process. They're the Queen of Pentacles. This is not a rushed energy. This is more faster paced if you're coming out as the King of Wands here. But I feel like if somebody's having regrets, if somebody's having trust issues, I'm kind of wondering why, because it almost feels like they regret something perhaps that they did on their side, but there's also not a regret, but they regret something that they perhaps did on their side, but also it feels like they are hesitant to engage in something. So let's go ahead and get some energy out for this reading. Okay, I'm being told to use the little dragons, so we're going to use the little dragons. Can you clarify here for Aquarius? So for the world here, you have the Six of Swords with this energy. This is transformative here, and I feel it comes with communication. I feel like you are helping a situation along or communicating the change and the support that you have in a situation, or support of somebody else in the situation. But there's a change here. It's leaving some problematic energy behind, and this comes after an experience of difficulty for you, it feels. Show me the Magician here. The Three of Wands. So moving towards something that you want here. Moving towards something that you want here, Aquarius. Patience. This card is literally about patience, receiving what you want. It's taking time, but also creating things happen, making things happen here. I feel like you're more invested in something. And it's not that you're more invested. It's like you're more, I guess, forward moving in something where somebody's more hesitant here. Show me the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. So directions here. King of Pentacles coming through. Queen of Pentacles. So if it is your intention to connect with somebody on an emotional level, on a romantic level, on a level of stability, this is getting that in gear. This is getting that taken care of, or at least ventured into. I'm very curious why this person is hesitant, though, because it feels like there's opportunities being presented to them, and they're like, I feel like it needs to heal or something. There needs to be like not an analysis, but like a recognizing of something that's already happened, something that's transpired, and it could have been on their part, or it could have been something they witnessed in you, but there's like an imbalance here, or like a hesitancy. Hang on. I'm going to put those back. I didn't call them, and I'm going to put those back too. Show me the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands here for Aquarius. Thank you. So you have the Eight of Cups coming through here with Temperance. The Eight of Cups is recognizing what we've been involved in doesn't supply us with what we want. It's realizing on an emotional level that what we've seen or what we've experienced, we know that there's more. We know that there's better. And for us to create that, maybe this is an experience in the past within this relationship where we could have done better. And now we're trying. Now we're trying to do that. So it's like trying to get out of a situation or get out of like perhaps being viewed as a certain way, or, you know, keeping that memory going. It's trying to break the mold in that and create something new here. And I feel like there's an opportunity to do that, but we have to walk away from something, and we also have to allow something new in. Maybe this is what this person is seeing. So maybe this person is like kind of holding on to an idea of what's happened here. I don't know what has happened here though. That's the thing, because we come with all of this like very positive energy. But there's something here where somebody's not trusting it. All right, show me the Six of Pentacles here. We have the Seven of Cups. So emotional confusion. It can be needing to pick a side, needing to pick a direction. Sometimes we're uneasy about that. But the thing is with the page, I'm sorry, with the the Six of Pentacles, there's an energy of equality. So whatever you choose, it's going to be geared towards the intention of being present for the other person, being on board with the same person. You know, it's not just a one-sided energy here. Whatever choice is being made, it's for the betterment of the experience here. And I feel like there's some conflict or some communication issues along with that. So it's like having to prove something to a person. Things have changed or things are different. Why this why the Five of Cups for this person that Aquarius is dealing with? Why the Five of Cups? Two of Swords energy here coming through. Bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. So Two of Swords here, this may be something that they're like kind of holding within. Regret that they're holding within. The Two of Swords is an energy of indecision, having difficulty communicating your feelings and thoughts. It can also talk about a stalemate. It feels like here, Aquarius, like you may have a lot of really good intentions, but there's something that needs to like either a change needs to be proven, or whomever I'm reading for, like somebody that you're dealing with needs to prove that they have changed. And it feels like their intention is true. It feels like their intention is one guided by love, one of equality, decisions being made for both parties, you know, in favor of both parties. Show me the Seven of Pentacles and the Star. So you have the Nine of Coins coming out in reverse here for this energy. I'm sorry, it's the King. It's the King of Coins. Sorry, not the Nine, the King. So interesting. So if this is what this has gone on, then this is okay. So this is making a little bit more sense. That's weird because it's almost as if like I kind of wonder if somebody's not addressing something outwardly, or they're just trying to like maybe change it but not address it. That needs to be talked about, you know. With this energy moving forward here, though, it's like the Queen of Pentacles. You have a match, but it's mismatched here with the King in reverse, you know. And so if she's looking at this energy, it's telling me that she's looking at somebody who at one point was very self-serving. One point, perhaps they didn't, there's a lot of financial energy here. So maybe this is a concern about finances. Okay, perhaps this person was giving too much to other people. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be a third-party situation or something sexual. They could have squandered money, you know, they could have been irresponsible with their money. And when you're in a connection, that goes against the connection, you know? So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's an evaluation period about the behavior of somebody here, and has it changed? Has it healed? What have they learned? You know, I feel like that's an element here. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords coming out here. So with this energy, it's telling me that with the King of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could be pretty stubborn when they want to do what they want to do, you know, and if this is trying to rectify that energy, it feels like they're trying to do it, but they're not addressing it, which I feel is kind of like a little shifty, you know. Show me the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay. Strength at the bottom of the deck. So Leo energy, you know, but either way, the Eight of Pentacles is something that they choose to enter into. They choose to work hard for. It's, you know, and this could also be a situation where perhaps they have been very patient in regard to what they've built and accumulated, and maybe that was affected by this person. So if money is an issue, then we have a lot to talk about, and it almost feels like somebody's not interested in talking about it. They want to change the situation. They want it to be seen in a different way, but like they're having a hard time addressing it. And this person has lost some level of trust or faith in this situation. But here, it does indicate that we will work for it, you know, if they haven't already. Give me one more for the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Coins coming out in reverse here with the Seven of Coins upright. So this energy is basically saying, in regard to what has been evaluated here, in regard to what we've worried about here, because you have that Nine of Wands coming out at the bottom of the deck. There's a Nine of Wands here. So it's in reference to this energy. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, whatever we've been considering, worrying about, we're giving a chance. We're not shut off from it anymore. We're opening up. We're talking about it. We're allowing change to happen here. So there's some sort of element of change. It's slow though. Okay. So if this is you, this could be you. If this is your energy here, talk about your issues. Talk about what has happened. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't pretend like it didn't happen. You know, you have to go through the experience. You can't just hide from it, or whoever it is. With this person, I feel that they have a great resource of patience and also acceptance. Trust needs to be rebuilt here, though. Okay, show me the Judgment card with the Nine of Wands here for this energy for Aquarius. You have the Nine of Pentacles coming through here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is an interesting energy, especially in regard to this, just because it does talk about being on your own. It can talk about a level of anonymity or choosing to, in this situation, what I honestly feel is almost as if like something has been burdensome enough. Like if you have joint accounts, it's almost as if we separate the accounts. It sounds a little harsh, but that's kind of what it feels like. The Nine of Coins is somebody who builds their financial abundance on their own. They take care of themselves. They take care of their life. You know, it's somebody that accumulates things in a very healthy way, and they don't want that fucked with. Okay, no matter how much they love you, they don't want that fucked with. So there's an element of a lot of consideration on this person's part, this party's part, but there's also an element of being regretful, being saddened by a situation, and not talking about it. And I kind of wonder if this person is not talking about it because they're just kind of quietly waiting for this person to address it. And it almost seems like this person is just kind of not addressing it. So that's another red flag then. That's another red flag. Give me one more for the Judgment card and the Nine of Wands. What does this lead to? You have the Queen of Swords, so a very discerning eye, a very discerning person here in regard to whatever decision they make. I feel like there's fairness here, and they're willing to trust this again. Give me one for trust. Give me one card for trust. Okay, it's falling out over here. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse here with Temperance. So yes, eventually trust can be rebuilt with this person, but it takes effort, it takes honesty, and it takes being accountable for one's actions here. Temperance at the bottom of the deck is telling me that there is an element here of First off, the overall message is, it's like, I almost feel like I'm on a game show with like the words lit up in lights. Balance, balance. What is shared things, shared balance, resources being pooled. That is the energy of temperance. It's combining efforts, combining energies, combining situations, and having it generally work in harmony. But here we're rebuilding that harmony. Here we have the opportunity to build it, and we have somebody that's very discerning about how they engage in this, even though it feels like they do. The intention is to get rid of this negative energy associated with it and to help rebuild it, but in a different way. This is somebody that is no longer naive. It's somebody that's very cautious, and they want honesty. They don't want they don't want somebody to work against them. Show me patience here. With patience, you have the Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords here. So patience, it's interesting with that just because it can talk about somebody who is scattered when it comes to their communication style, somebody who can communicate very immaturely. It's somebody who, it can talk about, spying and stuff like that. But generally, when it comes to communication styles here, we have it upright and in reverse. It's almost as if we have to have patience in regard to how somebody communicates, because it can vary, depending upon where they're coming from. And that's kind of a shifty energy, because if I'm going to deal with somebody, I want somebody to be even keel at all times. I want them to be on the level with me at all times. So it's like, why would we be like malleable for that? Like, why are we switching it up? It's like the communication is a little bit immature. So, show me what this Two of Cups is about here, because it seems like we're geared towards a loving energy here no matter what. You have Justice coming through here. So doing what's right in regard to your loved one, doing what's right in regard to the situation. Can you give me one more for the Two of Cups? Two of Coins coming out here. Is there anything else in here? Ten of Swords also flipped over. And there's that Five of Cups again. So this is this energy of regret here. So somebody that needs to bring fairness to a situation. I feel that they're trying, but I feel like they need to do it in a different way. And this person is not talking about it. They're just watching to see how they go about it, which I feel is an interesting strategical tactic. Queen of Swords, strategical tactics to a degree, but also they protect themselves. Okay. Ten of Swords, situations that have been very problematic are over. We have this Temperance card bringing balance to a situation and fairness through love. I don't feel that love has been knocked around here, but it doesn't mean that it's non-existent here. And I feel that there's an element of trying and seeing how it'll go. Two of Coins, opportunities, different things, change in perspectives. There is two ways to do it, so show me the Two of Coins here. You have the Five of Swords coming out in reverse here. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. With the Two of Coins, if this is a true situation with like third-party stuff, it can come up. That may be part of what this is. For some, for others, I don't feel that that applies. I feel like there's two energies here that I'm picking up on. And like, for some of you, you may have a situation where somebody perhaps had an indiscretion, or maybe they have different... maybe this connection, whatever they've done, even if it's not a third-party situation, perhaps it's something that really created a lot of distance between them and you, or them and your joined community. That could also be of issue. With the Two of Pentacles, it's trying to figure out how to balance the energy out, and they need to do a lot of consideration here, I'll be honest. So let's go ahead and get a little romancy angel to see if there's anything associated with this. Aye. So we have we have reconciliation falling out sideways, okay? And we've also got let your friends help you at the bottom of the deck. So ask for and accept the support of others. I feel like there's been a fragmentation, or a group of friends have fragmented, or like the social structure, community has fragmented here. There may have been like some people at odds, I know that sometimes that happens. after a relationship kind of has some hits to it, takes some hits, like people choose sides or friends choose sides. That may also be an element of this situation. So I feel like somebody's like gung-ho, but not addressing things, trying to make things happen positively, but also just shying away from the elephant in the room, which I feel like, why would you do that? Show me the King of Wands. You have twin flame here in reverse. Reunion of the soul, tonal mate, same soul frequency. I have a difficulty personally with the twin flame movement. You know, I don't subscribe to it. I have elements of it that I definitely resonate with. And those are the ones for healing and emotional shift and change in people's lives. But I don't feel like twin flames are like, yes, that's my twin flame, we're going to be together. You know, I feel like the internet and YouTube has created a very strange monster when it comes to that, because they glorify that energy, and that energy feels like it's very reserved for people who need to come together with this specific person for a very specific reason that kind of blows them apart so they can have an understanding of themselves within the experience. It's to strengthen them. You know, generally twin flame energies don't last. You know, so that's my 2 cents. You believe whatever you want, you know. Here's what I want to say though. Acknowledgement. Okay, recognition. This is what this person needs to do. This is not happening here. Fear of the unknown. Sometimes within people, when they have to be honest and accountable, it's very difficult because they don't. And it's, if they're running from things, there's a reason why. There's things that cause people to run away from their true natures, things that cause people to run away from accountability. Give me one for twin flame. Why twin flame in reverse? Two of Cups coming over here with Temperance, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is a situation where this person left because of they felt that there was some sort of dynamic pull between them and another person. But it ended up in rejection. Eight of Cups, Four Cups. Yeah, they left for something. If this is a situation where somebody left you for another person, it ended up in rejection. Talk about it. What is this not talking about things here? Because this person feels like they're going to be entering into a situation again, or at least if you're not entering into a full-on relationship with this person, there may be like legal matters here with the Justice card and the Two of Cups that leave you bound. So we may have to deal with that, you know, and for that I can understand the Queen of Swords coming through with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It's healing from a situation, but also being very, very discerning in how you enter into it in a new way. It's like half reconciliation here. Show me reconciliation. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles here with the King of Wands. So it feels like this masculine energy will be working hard for the situation. It also feels like this person will be allowing this to happen or to transform in a different way. Doesn't have to mean that you're going to get married again, or it doesn't have to mean that you're going to keep the relationship in the same way. But if there is like logistical, practical, pragmatic things, if you have a family here, this is mother energy. Sometimes that can also indicate like, okay, we do it for this reason, you know, which can be difficult to navigate. And so I feel like there's a lot of reserve here on this person's energy, but they end up continuing on with some sort of connection with this. I can't say it's jumping back into love, but there's some sort of element here where we still remain tied to this person. So I'm going to ask for some advice here for you guys, and we'll close out this reading. Can you give me advice for this reading for Aquarius, please? So you have the Two of Wands coming out in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. Interesting energy. Two more cards, please. They're on the floor again, of course. Ten of Swords coming out here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. So, and yeah, trying to rebuild something here. So, some sort of energy that's been scattered here, trying to rebuild it after a problem, after a pretty significant selfish endeavor. But with the Two of Wands, it's interesting because it's like it goes against direction. It can talk about choosing a direction. This can also, because you have the Nine of Pentacles in both energies, this one upright, this one in reverse. This can also talk about somebody who is remaining to be close to a situation or not go away from a situation. That is their choice to continue in it. They recognize what has happened here. They recognize their issues. Give me one more, please. You have the Hangman coming out here, Pisces energy. A lot of consideration in regard to how they move forward with something, but I think opening up is the most important part, and there's something they're like shutting down or not speaking. Patience here as well at the bottom of the deck. Well, not patience, but it's the Three of Wands. Hopefully getting something that they're hoping for after putting their effort into it. Show me advice here for this person, please. Okay, so you have this Nine of Wands coming out again. Okay, it's it's upright, it's in reverse, it's upright. So okay, so what it's telling me is that there's an opportunity here to fix something, or at least connect or communicate. But there may also be if like things don't change. Remember how I said this person is watching to see how this person takes responsibility here. If things do not change in a positive way, if something is not addressed, or they kind of leave things out and they already know about it, there will be a rejection here. That's what it feels like. There will be a rejection if that continues to happen, you know. And I feel like this person is also willing to play the waiting game to see. I don't know why I have to say that, but I feel like they're willing to play the waiting game to see if it changes. And if it doesn't, they're out. Give me one more for this energy. Yeah, see here, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So upright, it's upright here. Now it's in reverse. So whatever's been, you know, festering inside of them, saddened, you know, regretful about a situation, it's relieving itself here. We have the Six of Wands in reverse as well here. So this can talk about situations where if it continues to cause problems, if it continues to cause levels of regret, they'll cut it out. It's not worth their energy. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I know that was kind of a little bit of a wild ride, but, you know, relationships can be that. And if I can offer any advice, if this person is listening, be very honest about what you're doing. Be very honest about all of it. Don't leave holes in stories. Be genuine, because you have somebody here, you know, it's interesting too. I want to say with the Page of Swords here too, coming out for patience in reverse, watching, that's kind of also, I'm picking up this person has patience and they're willing to watch you for a long time, or you're willing to watch somebody for a long time just to make sure. And a lot of information comes out. So that's what I have for you guys. I know it's a wild ride, but you know, if it's something that resonates with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, it helps me a lot. There's a link for that in the description box below. And in that same link, there is if you're seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. And yeah, it's all in that link. So it's all in the description box below. So I will talk to you guys later. Good luck with this if this is your situation. And, you know, slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But be fair to yourself, whoever this is, okay? And be honest here. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.